Two children are born on the same day, in the same city. One comes home to a townhouse, the other to a single room shared by 5. By the time they are 40, one will own property across 3 states, the other will still be renting. Neither worked harder than the other, neither was smarter. So what decided their fate before either of them could speak a single word? Why the rich keep getting richer. Wealth inequality is not new. In the Gilded Age of the late 1800s, a handful of industrialists controlled more of America's economy than entire governments. Then came war, depression, and the New Deal. The gap narrowed. For a few decades, the middle class flourished. But since the 1980s, the gap has been tearing open again. Today, the world's 10 richest individuals hold more wealth than the bottom 3.1 billion people combined. Think of it as 2 snowballs rolling down the same hill. One starts the size of a boulder, one starts the size of a fist. Same hill, same physics, completely different destinations. There are only 2 ways to earn money in a modern economy. You sell your time, or you own things that earn money on their own. Labor income has a ceiling. There are only so many hours in a day. Capital income has no ceiling. It compounds. The French economist Thomas Piketty studied centuries of data and found a simple, devastating pattern. The return on capital almost always outpaces economic growth. The owners of assets always pull ahead. Now add compound interest, the engine underneath every great fortune. $10,000 invested at 10% annually becomes $174,000 in 30 years. You did nothing. Your money did everything. But to start the machine, you need the first $10,000. And for half the world, that number is an abstraction. The rich invest their surplus. Everyone else spends their shortfall. The compounding gap widens every single year, without pause. And the system protects itself. Wealth buys access. Access rewrites rules. In most countries, capital gains, profits from investments, are taxed at a lower rate than ordinary wages. A hedge fund manager legally pays less, proportionally, than a teacher. This is not an accident. It is architecture. 2008, the global financial system collapses. Millions lose their homes, their savings, their futures. Built over decades, gone in months. The government steps in. The banks are saved with public money. The stock market falls 50%, then slowly climbs back. Those who owned stocks lost and then recovered everything. Those who lost their homes had nothing left to recover with. Every crisis is a wealth transfer from those who own nothing to those who own everything. Not through malice, through structure. The 2020 pandemic replayed the same scene. Lockdowns shuttered small businesses. Amazon doubled. A single billionaire gained more in one day than most workers earn in a lifetime. The machine does not pause for catastrophe. It accelerates through it. Hard work matters. It always has. But in a system where capital compounds faster than labor can keep pace, effort alone cannot close the gap. It can only slow the drift. The uncomfortable truth is not that the rich are ruthless. It is that the rules, written over centuries, were never designed for equal outcomes. They were designed for efficient accumulation. And until we understand the architecture, we cannot debate whether to change it. The gate was built long before either child arrived. The question is, who holds the key? The richest 1% own more wealth than the entire middle class of every G7 nation combined. Do you believe this system can be reformed, or is inequality simply what civilizations default to when left to run? Leave your answer below, and if this raised questions you haven't been asked before, pass it on.